Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You got your boys here, Bert, the Herd, the man, the legend, and Lanny, guys, the Dividend Diplomats here. We're talking to you not about a dividend king today, but no, don't worry. We're talking about a dividend aristocrat that is down 21% since last year. Most of that happening already year to date as they're down 18%, and that yield is well over 5%.
Smash that subscribe button, everybody. Give this video a thumbs up. Holler at your boys, the Dividend Diplomats. Can't wait to talk to everybody today about this amazing dividend stock that's a dividend aristocrat.
Cannot wait, guys. Again, in the land of red is the land of opportunity. So again, we're filming this March 12th at night. You know, the overall market, if we take a look at the S&P 500 through Thursday, guys, it is down about 4.5% this year. Again, that's still up almost 10% since last year, still up 106% in the last 5 years. I would love to see more of a correction personally, but we're seeing deeper correction in pockets. And one of those pockets, when you think of the space, when markets are trending downwards, that brings down the asset management firms because they earn fees off of the market value of your investment. So when the market value of your investment goes down, revenue should be going down. Bert, you own the stock. I own the stock. You even bought the stock, I think, within the last week or two when it
I
went
did.
right below 100 a share. How about when it goes below $95 a share to $93.28? Because we're talking my first brokerage ever, T Rowe Price, ticker symbol TRO frickin' W.
That's absolutely right. And T. Rowe Price is yeah, they are a dividend aristocrat. It's always interesting. They post every month. All the asset managers are required to post their changes in assets under management. T. Rowe Price in February posted a 1.4% slip in assets under management because Lanny was exactly right when he talked about a minute ago. Their assets under management are based on equity value. So when equities dip from 854 billion to 827 billion, of course that's going to make a difference. And of course that's going to be a material impact. And if the market sentiment's dropping, equities are going to keep dropping. You're going to keep seeing larger decreases in these assets under management, driving that fee income down.
Yeah, and they just released it today. Again, preliminary 1.63 trillion in assets under management for T. Rowe Price. So they are massive, but they did have net outflows, as Bert said, of about 4.7 billion, which is a decimal point to the trillion plus assets under management that they do have.
Yeah, exactly. So that's really what's going on with T Rowe. You're seeing this sector just get hammered now, but that also creates opportunity. So what are we going to do to see if they are a discount now, despite dropping so much in 2025? Are they that discount? Let's run them through our screener, which focuses on
Let's
the
go
price to
down
earnings
that.
ratio, payout ratio, yep, the history of increasing dividends, and that bonus metric, the dividend yield.
That dividend yield, guys. Again, let's see if this is a stock to buy right now. It's time to put some capital to work here. I do want to touch upon before we get into the metrics here.
Ooh.
Fixed income assets under management went up, multi assets went up, alternative assets stayed the same. Really, it's just the equity piece that slightly went down for them when it comes to some of those assets under management, guys. But
Yeah.
let's get
Hey.
into that price to earnings ratio, right? For that first metric, they are expecting $9.20 in earnings, according to Yahoo Finance. Based on $93.28, that's like a perfect PE ratio 10.
That dividend is $5.08. That gives you a 55% dividend payout ratio.
And guess what? That's first off, that's in the perfect payout ratio, 40 to 60%. Talk about dividend growth. They just increased the dividend. Again, we expected low and it was low. It went from $1.24 to $1.27, a 2.4% dividend increase. So the 5-year dividend growth rate, taking that dividend amount versus the first quarter dividend in 2020, it's about an 8.22% overall growth rate. But again, expecting to be more on the lower side as the markets still are facing some turbulence right now.
Yeah, so that yield though is climbing. Like, that yield is soaring. When a price drops 17% in 2 months, little over 2 months, I should say. Of course, you're going to see a yield pop up to over 5%. 5.45% is that current dividend yield. And that's well above its 5-year average of 4.26%.
Yeah, again, can't say it enough. If you get like a 2.5% growth rate to a 5.5% yield, you got about an 8% factor there. Not terrible, but an 8% factor now. And I think that's kind of the floor where it's at. And it should only get better as the markets turn north at some point. Um, you know, now 5.5% to wait is probably not a bad deal here. Again, and that yield is well over that 4.26% 5-year yield average. So you're getting 119 basis points on top of that. Um,
It's
they're
fantastic.
20 billion in market cap, Bert. They don't have any long-term debt from what I can see. Isn't that correct?
That's one of my favorite aspects of TRL price. So you have no pressure from the debt standpoint. It's all equities, it's all assets under management, it's all shareholders, baby. That's what it's about. Pay those bills and cover those shareholders.
Bert, do you own over 100 shares of T. Rowe Price?
Let's see. Let's go to the tape. Dun 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 dun
He's
dun
going to
dun
the
dun
tape as
dun dun dun
well.
dun dun dun.
I own over 100 shares. I don't know about you guys
Yes,
out there. Let us know in the comments.
I have it split amongst two portfolios because I like to make my life simple. I actually have it split amongst three portfolios. So in my Roth,
Thinkies.
yeah, 87. I in my traditional account, 87 shares. My wife's traditional account, 48. Sorry, it was in my Roth. I apologize. I have 87 in T Row in my Roth, 48 in my wife's traditional account, and then another for good measure, 18 in her Roth. So yeah, I have a pretty healthy position here in T
Well,
Row.
and mine, it's funny. Everything's in retirement accounts for you. Mine's in my taxable account.
Yeah. Well, no, she has 48 in my wife has 48 in her taxable. So
Oh,
it's
taxable. I think you
I
said
said it confusing
traditional.
because
Yeah.
I kept messing it up as I was looking through it. So combined, we have 154 shares of T Row price. My goodness.
Yeah. Some deep exposure there. You probably were buying it in the 96, 97 range, maybe.
Yeah, I bought it all over the place. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a good stock. I don't see them going anywhere. They're kind of one of those bedrock asset management firms. You've got BlackRock, you got Vanguard, you got Fidelity. You do have T. Rowe Price. It would be interesting to start seeing some real consolidation in that industry. But I think it's a great stock. I think it's
Yeah.
priced well
Hey,
right now, to be honest.
I wouldn't complain about an acquisition. If the premium was nice, I would not complain. But if not, I'll happily collect dividend on this company that has a 5% plus yield that doesn't own any debt. So I win in
Exactly.
I win in all situations.
So guys, what do you think? I think it's priced well. I think it's a great
100%.
stock to buy right now. I think don't go all in though. You don't have to. You could buy one share, 5 shares, $100 worth, $500 worth, just to see where it goes. In terms of will you get more value, but at least you're getting a good chunk at this value.
Yeah, I agree. So everyone, let us know, what do you think of T Rowe Price? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And Lanny, what do we tell the diplomaniacs out there?
You listen up, jabronis. You either are with us or you're against us, Jack. That was Bert the Hurt and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.